Here I have my little Tarzan. So guys, here we have the two most top phones in the market right now.
The most popular phone called iPhone 11 Pro.
No, the most popular phone called Samsung
iPhone 11 Pro.
Samsung Galaxy Note 10.
What was that again? What was that? Apple. I heard Apple.
Okay guys, we have been using it like me for about 6 weeks, more or less.
And mine came out on September 19th.
Yeah, so for how long you have been using it?
Less than a month.
Okay, so I have been using it for almost 2 months. And let me tell you, I'm super happy with these phones.
It's not really even different than the last Note, so you don't need to pay attention. What we do need to talk about is the new iPhone 11 Pro, because this is definitely upgraded.
So what I was saying was that the upgrades.
Oh!
I lost the point now. See, you don't let me concentrate. That's the point.
All right, talk about your boring phone.
So what I was saying that is these phones is super cool, and I want to tell you a few things and why this phone is better than that phone.
What? Say what?
So this is a few things we want to show you. Okay, let's talk about a couple things about phones. What makes why this phone is better. So let's talk.
First off, look at that camera. Your camera does not have this camera.
I have the actually you copy us. We put 3 cameras and now you put 2 cameras. But let me tell you something. I have to admit.
My phone's prettier. That's for sure.
So okay, I have to admit something really nice that they put in this phone. It's really epic. And look guys, so if you're going to work and you don't have time to shave and trim your beard, you kind of late, you have to go really quick. So you have this option here where you turn on this and you can see shave.
Nice. Don't get your whiskers in my camera.
Nice. Look, and you can do that while you're driving. So I have to admit that was better. Yeah, look at that. Oh, okay. Another thing is, this phone looks exactly the same than the other phone.
This phone looks exactly the same as the Note 8 and the Note 9.
So my 6.8 inch.
This won't even fit in a woman's pocket. It is so big that you can't even carry it.
But it will fit in a man pocket.
That's why my phone's prettier. This is why more people buy Apple than Samsung.
So, of course, if I mention, okay, I have to say something. That one has the shaver, and this one has the pen, right? So this is an exclusive thing that.
What?
Exclusive thing that these phones, both of them have.
Well, let's talk about this here. My 8 phone and my camera is super nice, and you can actually
Let's compare it. We were outside today and we took a couple pictures. And you will realize which one is the iPhone because the quality is lower.
Okay, this phone that he's putting.
And then I want to say, you're like, what else?
And it has the zooms, it has the better selfie camera, and by the way, Apple's really upgraded their own version of editing pictures, which is super awesome. We don't have to download extra apps for it. They've really upped their game on even their own version of editing. So camera, better. And the only thing that's different about this little guy, because this is the 5.8 screen, this little guy does have a smaller battery life than this guy, but it's because this one is so freaking ginormous. It's like a tablet. Yes, my tablet's gonna have the same battery as this one. If you get the iPhone 11 Pro Max, you're gonna get the same battery life.
And what?
So what are you trying to say though? I did say that
it has a capacity of 4,300. But let me tell you something.
But nobody knows what that means. Nobody knows what it means.
Also, Also, it has a super fast charge. It's amazing how
so
fast.
does mine. I've got the lightning cable charge, which if you get the Pro, you get the same kind of charge that you'd put in like your MacBook. So this baby charges from like, seriously, I put it in there, it's 38% to 100%. Seriously, in like less than 15 minutes. It was bomb.
So what were you saying?
Yeah, you heard me. So anyway, battery, definitely if you get the Max, it's gonna last longer.
But if you get the Max, even though it's smaller than the
yeah, because who wants to put a freaking tablet in your pocket?
Let's not talk
this
about...
This is basically an iPad mini. Let's move on.
A battery, because this one winning battery.
Next, we've got the OLED screen, and we've got Super Retina XDR OLED capacitive touchscreen, whatever that means. But anyway, the clarity and the version.
This one has a dynamic AMOLED.
I know, that's not as good as OLED.
Well, okay. OLED is like, you know, like an old LED has like a nice black and everything. I have to give that to you know, that type of screen. But this screen is super good. Super good.
We'll take your word for it. All right, so display is good. Performance.
Okay, I might know how much memory you have. How much memory capacity, like
well, you only bought me the 64 gigabyte.
Yeah,
because you spent $200.
The 256 gigabyte is like a one eye and ear expensive.
No, the 256 was $1,100. Your phone was $1,100. He got me the cheaper phone because he didn't want to spend as much on the iPhone, even though it would have been the same amount of money.
You know what? I don't know why iPhone is still making phones with 64 gigabytes of
because they want to
space.
give it to people.
I don't understand. We are in 220, almost 220, and they're still making 64 gigabytes.
You like 2020?
What I said.
220. Okay. The reason why is because
2020.
Listen, this lineup for Apple, what they did was they gave so many options for people at any different kind of price point. So if you want to get the Pro, you're starting at basically $1,000, but they had so many options for like $500, $600, $700, all the way up to like $1,300 or $1,400. So really, whatever price point you have, you can afford a new Apple iPhone, which is really awesome of them. You can't say the same for a Note because you're looking at least $1,100.
One of the nicer features that these
Don't interrupt me, that's rude.
Is that we have always a screen on, that you can have your notifications on. So if you are in a meeting, you can just look your phone and you can see whatever notifications you have at the moment. So can you do that in your phone?
Yeah, you can.
You can have always a screen on?
Yeah, anytime you can lay it down, anytime you get notifications, it turns on.
Show me.
Well, I turn mine off. I turn my settings off because
the battery is too small.
No, I turn mine off is because I don't want people to see whenever I get stuff coming in. So the only time that my screen turns on is a setting. The only time it turns on is when I push it on.
You can do that.
No, it turns on when the notifications come on.
Yeah, that's the point. I always have a screen on.
I don't need my screen on all the time. Selfie camera is definitely better than your camera, by the way.
Don't say that.
Well, it is. And anyway.
Okay, tell me the features of your camera. So I have 12 megapixels, right?
Are you looking at selfie camera?
I'm talking about the main camera. I have 10 megapixels with a selfie camera.
My selfie camera is 12, so that way it's proof my selfie camera is better than your selfie camera. And my selfie camera is HDR, yours is not. Anyway, you're probably...
I do have HDR in my selfie camera and also in my main camera, so...
People are bored listening to this. Okay, so let's just say here, I love my Apple iPhone 11 Pro. I absolutely love it. The camera's great. Even the speakers are like stepped up. Like, listen to this.
We want to be in copyright.
Anyway, even my speakers are super good. So,
guys, for all the explanation all the details I have given to you, plus a lot more, you should go to the Samsung.
And we all
Honestly,
know that if you're already with Apple,
If you have an iPhone, it's basically like you're in the jail.
people know that if you have
Because
Apple,
they're so closed.
if you have Apple, you stay with Apple because
Actually,
the watch, the iPad, the Mac,
There's
the
something
Apple
called
TV.
jailbreak.
Can I say something without you interrupting me? Thank you. Just so you know, if you buy the new iPhone, you get 1 year of the Apple TV Plus for free. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's only gonna be on my phone, so you won't be able to watch that with me because you haven't bought me the Apple TV yet for our TV. So I get to watch it off my iPhone and that's about it. So sucks to be you.
Hey guys, so which one would you prefer? Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus
Or the better.
with the S Pen, or the iPhone 11 Pro with a trimmer? See you later, alligator.